We love it when a local person makes it big, especially to get on this Voice this season. And we can tell you that a Walker Valley High School and Lee University graduate is competing. Dallas Payton caught up with a season 23 contestant. Dallas.
Cindy, Carlos Rising will be a part of country music star Blake Shelton's team this season. Rising expects this season to be special since it's Shelton's final season on The Voice. Since Carlos Rising was laid off of his job when the pandemic began, his wife and dad constantly pushed him to audition for The Voice. Eventually, he gave in and made the cut out of 80,000 contestants.
When you get the call to go out, it almost doesn't seem real, just because, every insecure part of you thinks, oh, this is probably a scam. It's not really The Voice, or this was a whole big issue. And then, you see your plane ticket, you see your itinerary. You get to LA and you think, wow, like this is it. And
Rising appeared on episode 2 of this season of The Voice. During his blind audition, Rising sang Change the World by Eric Clapton. He says it was a song his parents always played in the car, one of the first songs he learned to play on the guitar, and one of the first songs he ever sang in front of people.
And so a way to honor my parents and how they raised me, I wanted to do that song. And then I dedicated it to my wife, because, I believe that the message just speaks so much to what I want to do for her and change her world, especially with this opportunity to be able to say, I'm pursuing this music thing and I want to provide for you and make sure that I'm always taking care of you.
Within 10 seconds of Rising's performance, country music star Blake Shelton turned around. And right at the end, Kelly Clarkson turned around. He says he couldn't believe how quickly Shelton turned around and wondered what Shelton noticed about him.
And he began to explain, he was just once a kid with a guitar, and he can tell that I was a musician just by the way that I was performing the song. And that meant a lot, because that's what I want to convey to people, that I'm not just a voice. I'm not just a guy singing karaoke. I am a aspiring singer-songwriter who is a musician first and uses his voice to tell stories. And in the same way that I feel like Blake is.
Rising says the journey has been different, as he's not used to a lot of attention, but he's taking it all in.
Was broken from the start. I used to have a heart.
The next day after my blind audition aired, I had, I think, 150 Instagram DMs, 273 text messages. I didn't even go through Facebook. It was just too much to just see how everybody just has come through and shown their support and love.
Tonight is the last night of the blind audition. The teams will be filled up on this episode, and then it will go to the next round. He says people can expect him to see him on again in just a few weeks. Cindy?
All right. Thank you so much. And what a great name, Carlos Rising. We're hoping he will continue to rise to the top.